Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Michael Navarro. I'm a CPA, certified public accountant. Welcome to the Accountant's Perspective. If you guys haven't been watching this series, I mean, it doesn't have that many subscribers, but I'm going to start actually trying to teach myself how to trade. I started investing in cryptocurrency in 2017. It just went a little bit heavier somewhere around November, December of last year, and I've done about a 4 to 5x on my money, and I think I'm getting to the point where I'm comfortable enough to start trading. But right now, I just wanted to take a look at some of the price action with you guys in case you just needed a new perspective. So I'm still learning technical analysis, but I always think that it's sometimes useful to see the charts the way somebody else is viewing them. And so this is what I'm seeing right now on the Bitcoin chart. I'm noticing that the MACD starting to potentially flip bearish. The RSI is looking like it's coming down, and this is on the daily candle time frame. And so we can see here that Bitcoin topped out around 42,256. This is on Binance. So this is probably going to be resistance if we do get a bounce off of this EMA ribbon. Currently, Bitcoin's price is being held up by this yellow line here. So this yellow line here is the 200-day exponential moving average. You can see that after that massive crash that we had, which started somewhere around here, around May 12, we broke down, and then we lost this support at 49, and we came all the way down to 29k. We've been basically in this trading range below the 200-day EMA, and as you guys know, if you've been watching the price action, we broke out above the EMA ribbon, and we broke out above this 200-day EMA, exponential moving average, and now looks like we're testing that. And so the question is, can Bitcoin hold the 200-day EMA? I feel like if it can't hold this 200-day EMA, it probably will come down to test this EMA band, which is basically just a band of all of the exponential moving averages. This is already curving up. It looks like it wants to flip bullish. One of the things that I guess is more bearish in the short term, just in the next few days, is the fact that the MACD got a little bit overheated, the RSI was a little bit overheated, and also, as you can see, the Bollinger Bands were on we hit the upper band, and we were really, really pushing up. I mean, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, almost basically 10 days. This day was kind of flat, almost 10 days of just up. You know, most of you guys know that this is not really a sustainable thing. You can't just go up forever. So definitely healthy that Bitcoin is coming back, testing this area. And if we go to the Ethereum chart, we can see that, I mean, Ethereum just went on a massive run as well. And I mean, look at this. This is the daily candles. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. I mean, I didn't see this coming, but you know, Ethereum is running. Currently, my holdings, it's about 54% Bitcoin and about 45% Ethereum. And then, I've got smaller positions in altcoins. Um, but I mean, you can see right here that we broke out of that W that was forming. And, if you guys watch Crypto, Da Vinci J5, they were all talking about this huge W that was forming. And if I'm not mistaken, the price target that these guys are looking at is $3,000, and they just took that by getting the top and then just pulling it down to the bottom, and then just putting that right here at the breakout. And so yeah, you can see it's about $3,000. That's the price target that they have, and I kind of agree with them. But like I mentioned with Bitcoin, the MACD does look like it wants to cool off a little bit, so we might see this week not be as bullish as last week. Last week was extremely bullish. And same thing with the RSI on Ethereum. Looks like it wants to come down. I mean, somewhere around this 50 RSI range. And once this MACD flips more bearish and it gets more red, and everybody starts to get a little bit more concerned with the price action, and you know, some people are talking about this huge resistance. Here's the Bitcoin chart again. This huge resistance that Bitcoin has, it's this line right here. Let me change the color of this line so you guys can see it better. I'm gonna make it blue. So it's this blue line. You can see that there's this downtrend, and if we don't break that blue line, then we could technically still be, or we could be in a bear market. So that's the risk that I'm gonna take. And I don't suggest anybody copy trade me. I'm just doing this to kind of document everything that I'm doing, because I want to look back on these videos and kind of see, okay, where did I make mistakes? What should I have done? What should I have not done? And I got this other blue curve here. Looks like, I mean, I'm hoping that that's the price path that Bitcoin is going to follow. But we need to break that blue line. And I'm probably getting into a trade early, because I know you're not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to wait until we break out. You're supposed to wait for the breakout, retest the resistance, flip support, and then you're supposed to wait for the bounce. And then once you bounce, that's when you're supposed to buy. Around, not sure when that's going to happen, but what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to buy here. I think if this 200-day exponential moving average line holds, I think we're going to bounce around here, and I'll probably buy around this 39K range. But if that doesn't hold, then I'll probably buy somewhere around this EMA band, and that's going to be around the 36,300 mark. If we break below this $36,000 EMA ribbon, then I'm probably just going to hold, and I'm going to take a 2-to-1 ratio on this. So, I will literally hold this thing until about 26,000. And then if we break 26,000, I'm going to sell at a huge loss. So that's one of the things that you've got to consider if you're going to copy me on this trade. And I don't recommend anybody copy me on this trade, but I feel like somebody might copy me on this trade. Is just consider the fact that I'm willing to take a loss, I'm willing to be wrong, and I'm willing to lose money um, if Bitcoin continues to fall, and if we are in fact in a bear market. But at some point, I think you have to make the decision for yourself. Are you bullish or are you bearish? And even though we haven't broken this downward uh, resistance line, with the bounce off the 30,000 this third time, I feel pretty confident that we bottomed here. And I think the market sentiment has turned around, and also the amount of fear in the market has subsided, and everybody's a little more neutral now. So I wasn't brave enough to buy this even though I wanted to, but I will buy this now since everybody's a little more neutral. The sentiment has turned around, and also we've seen users double in this year alone, from 100 million to 200 million users. And over the long run, I am bullish on crypto, as you guys probably know if you've been watching some of my videos. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. Once I open that position and I buy it, I don't use any platforms. I basically just trade on. I'm going to be doing this on a DEX, and I'm going to be borrowing on probably Aave. I think I'm going to be putting up some of my Bitcoin as collateral, and I'm not a huge whale or anything like that, but it's a pretty sizable position for myself, somewhere in the 10 to 30K range. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. I'll post another video after I execute the purchase, just to let you guys know how this goes. And remember, I'm a beginner as far as technical analysis goes, And yeah, follow at your own risk, and definitely don't copy me on these trades. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes. I'm a certified public accountant, but that doesn't mean that I know anything that the market doesn't know. I don't have any secret information. Just like everybody else, trying to catch some gains on this Bitcoin momentum, because the reasoning behind it also has to do with the weekly chart. Because remember, the daily does look like it's kind of sort of bearish in the short term, just the next few days, probably this whole week. But if you look at the weekly, and I know this chart's a mess because there's lines everywhere. Let me change to, oh, it's already on logarithmic. Actually, I think I have a cleaner chart here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so if you look at the weekly chart, on the weekly chart with the weekly candles, I mean, this looks a lot more bullish to me because, this EMA ribbon on the weekly, you can see that we definitely overshot and we never came back to touch it. And this is the first touch point during this entire rally since September of 2020. And it didn't look good, but the EMA ribbon did hold, and we bounced pretty strongly off the bottom of this EMA ribbon. And we've sort of been trailing sideways, and to me it just kind of looks like Bitcoin wants to break out. So I am going to be buying prematurely. I know you're supposed to buy for the after the breakout, but this is sort of the main reason why I'm buying prematurely. And I could be wrong, and this could be a huge mistake. So just keep that in mind. But you can also see here on the weekly Bollinger Bands, we're sort of in the middle of this Bollinger Band range. So if we do break out above this downward sloping resistance, I think that 47 to 55 is going to be a pretty smooth target. And there's going to be a lot of volatility, but you can also see the MACD here on the weekly it looks like it wants to flip bullish, and the RSI is somewhere around 50. So I think on the weekly, maybe within the next, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna sort of see this upside push. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah, so I'll keep everybody updated. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like these videos, subscribe. If you want to know how you can support the channel, just hit a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm new to this, so everybody's feedback is welcome. Thanks for watching.